tell them, they will accept it, and then you geotag the next stage there and then. Tare buina hai the geotagging do up to roof to parise ore, because for completed you need logo board and everything na. So jagade buina town in charge and engineer kuri na, and then geotag grina jejawi, so that you don't have to go so many times na. Jagade buina ni pareta kuri dui. If you find the house is like foundation to provide the roof te punchina, to you don't like cases take was there. And the main important thing is PFMS or installment data na manna. So installment though it is based on your construction stage. Beneficiary pane was there. So like apne ki beneficiary bishi dukti rahe ho, pusa kiche diyo na. The most important thing is their geotagging stage. So then say if we don't see the photos, then we need to consider what the first installment na, not the second installment there. If they are not geotagged, even if they have built their houses. So idu bani tangi parato geotag kudena, so that the installment will not be delayed and can be declared digotham. Now construction materials. So three main materials is there. One is RCC, which is just bricks and mortar na, cement and plaster and there. The next thing is wooden. For walls. Our last Ekra housing. Ekra housing is just bamboo and split kurana rakhina adla bodai cement maridas. So other than these three na for walls na, we are not supposed to accept anything else. Like these are actual beneficiary geotag photos, okay? That has been rejected. So idu get a threshold as na, because these houses they don't come under the definition of a house. Idu pani purle to pani kusiwo na. That idu machine scheme then na, it's not under our guidelines, so it will be replaced as soon as possible na. Now this Ekra house by the example I say, this is how an Ekra house is. Wooden, and then RCC na. This is lintel level na. Actually the wall is a little higher, but roof to na, so the man it's very little man. Now GPS accuracy na. I'm sure most of your problems will be based on this GPS accuracy there. And the most important thing is not started kijadan na. Apnian the GPS accuracy the accurate or as accurate as possible when it's in not started. Because actually like what is it is there is a geofencing. Geofencing gonna take it. Tagi the circle divided na. So the circle apart. Please try to keep it below 10. And what you see here is like the man moderation la level what it has there. If you look at the photo, that is 60 meter length foundation or plinth from the north side, which is not acceptable because it is 60 meters to down and on. Accuracy very man the eating at the Actually, though, I don't think you can even click photos if the accuracy is more than 20 na. But earlier it used to show like this na manada. So these are the reasons that manti na photo reject created. So like in some places, tiyan kiman kichilo na accuracy to bishi high hotai. What you do is call your town in charge or engineers na, aro jagade buina kuidui. GPS accuracy has to be below 20 to click a photo na. Sometimes town in charges will tell you that to the distance to be high vision na. So mic initialize na. Acha, sometimes your in charges will tell you that the distance is too high. Man ido accept porna. So if it's the same house that you're geotagging, our accuracy is there. Just the distance is too high na. So to do town in charge ke explain kori dibi. Hello, acha. Idu town in charge ke explain kori di na that idu to ki kori na pai na. And near leather town in charge kan do per beneficiary basis there. We can't do it for all na. Only sometimes app upgrade kore them there. Purana points to pikole munai do because genuine as gina generate hile na. Aro man stages of construction na miss kore da bishi. So ida la cases kan de do town in charge kan ge sida sidi kuri na so that tan ini ido distance high lui they can still accept or to me liberty mar chole da china. So ido la accept kuri dibi de. Photo angle and direction. There's a lot of issues with this. First of all, clear and full view na. Manon kumado photo khichne do lintel kusikle khali ta wall iman part. Tare ki ko ne dikhe manon na. So inyan dikhina pare tok to ki gor banaisina idola view do full dikhe bola man. Like there are some cases where like it's not possible due to terrain or direction. So those cases to man consider because it's not always possible to get a full view na. But as much as you can, idu ki gor banai na. Idu enhancement lado idu prioritize on the ones that is being constructed. Okay, idu purana gordo charna na. Parishik सब view ले ले बाला से है नलो की बनाइशी इधर तो बाबा दिखो लगे और next thing is ensure a clean surrounding ना most of the times man खींचे दमने नागा मनों तो उसी भी चुलाए दो तादे socks underpants सब ताकि दे दादे इधर ना please बड़ा beneficiary की कोई दिए advance बड़ा पूरा सफा करी दिए ना इधर फोटो तो दिल्ली ले जाज़ दो तो इधर दिखले बाल दिखे ना तो इधर सब please बा side दे and then angle is there like keep your camera straight ना अलग GPS विषय ऐसे कि ना phone आन तेरा पड़े दिला है फोटो खींचे तो ना तो सीधा करना खींची मैं दिखाऊँ एक example ना और the last thing is good lighting conditions ये तो दिन दे खींची दे फोटो तो विषय वाला राती दे खींची लेते ना तो भी नहीं दिखाओ मैं भी नहीं दिखाओ फोटो ना तो की बात भी नहीं दिखले तो क्या एक्सेप्ट करो अपने अंदर तो पाओ तारा तारीख रहे ना आजी कवर करे तो परे तो कवर कर ले ट्राई करने की चलो आजी ऐसे कि ना खींची दे दो नलो इधर अंदर राती उसी ले तो इन्हीं खींची ना अलग टाइम दे खींची लुई ना एग्जांपल तो इधर से लास्ट तो सही था फोटो तो को दिखने नहीं मुझे नहीं दिख रहे थे दुनिया बिशी है दुनिया cases ना so please try to avoid those kind of photos na and then the other one the Australia de launch na ase gorbi tera na to idon is na photo and apni an bhi all mindful thakibi we have to like gor nisna dikhau lage na karna to ido side te saile do सीधा खींचना ना लाइटिंग कंडीशन भी बहुत है ना इधर निश्चय खींची भी आपने अंदर और लोगो बोर्ड अपने अन बिशी बार आज के लिए लोगो बोर्ड सब तो अंदर ऐसा नहीं ना I think it's there ना सब आई जाज़ ना सिस्टे कुम्बा तो उसका तो इंस्टॉलमेंट रिलीज अलग ले दो इसना तो इचा अलग पुंचुले टाइम लगे वो नलुई इचा और बुझी लुई फोटो तो लोगो बोर्ड लोग इतनी खींचो लगे ना लोगो बोर्ड तो दरवाजा इधर एक तभी बंद कर लगे रे most of the time we see it pasted on the door and windows na with sellotape which is not acceptable because the moment you open the door logo board to giri jao the logo board is supposed to be a permanent structure permanent piece on the house na to the logo board to bishi hisab kor lage re aro example na edo darwaza re paste korna thake aro ekta the post ase तो पोस्ट आता है तो गोर्डो PMAY वाला से नहीं नजनी जाओ मान तो इधर निश्चय ना और कुम्बा तो लोगो बोर्ड हार्ट टेक दोनों बिका इधर गोर्ड जियोटेक प्रोजेक्ट ले तो इधर लोगो बोर्ड खींचो इधर ऐसे ले तो लोगो बोर्ड भी इधर लेना जाओ तो इधर निश्चय केसेस आसिदे और itu photos kan do apni an kichnai theo hore, but it is not meant to embarrass you. It's just for teaching. Apni ang hikaw le na kinya lo lage because so manu do najde do kumando jai lo board panai to dan do najdi na kinya kichi ole ase. So this is just for educational purpose. Apni an biana pai dibi. Aro imane se if you have any questions na, please feel free to ask. Thank you.
Q&A session. So if anyone has any doubts, feel free. Any doubts?
mati dikhai na yan logoi na ki loku de banane se edu pare tak full dikhai de ba foundation stage to be full foundation le edu full ki chile the foundation to full dikhai na foundation lo to mu joye na to any stage na any stage of construction when you try to try to take full view not sort of na jaga lo full ki jule sana. So any stage of construction, you just take a full view of the constructed structure. So foundation जो है ना, वो पूरा मीनिंग की चीज़, सब चीज़ें मापी पावर एनालाइज कर रहे हो, तो होगा।
Bukan airport, ini mau any doubts? Any other questions? Someone that did not buy, who decides to buy? Any doubts?
Example, recently we check example of dental tech practitioner. So say after a period of 1 week, or group organization. So maybe the beneficiary have been detected. So verification on the road, key can give one. Money moderate no how many key can because just 1 week before it should happen there. For the next stage, we think how it is.
This mainly has to do with not moderation. Itu mana moderate kemudian ini next stage decision, correct? So itu in case kita memang isi je dong, aji anu sana. Saya mulai itu waktu sampai sana. So 1 week, 2 week itu masih sudah pada belajar. So in that case, apa yang itu tahun ini charge nengge, pakai tu mana? Artinya baru sudah cek dulu, nak dulu. So sorry, tu nazar itu nak dulu juga, kan accept dulu na, jangan menurut major na. So mostly not baru sudah ni na.
Artinya tu WhatsApp group tu asal na, WhatsApp group na. So we can share it in the WhatsApp group, okay? Because sometimes now if the supervisor is outstation, one person will be there. If it is urgent, then we can we are our team are checking the WhatsApp group, so we can assign somebody to moderate it for you, if it is urgent. question I'll just briefly on debt replacement and there. Beneficiaries can apply within a time if the beneficiary is already expired and the account is blocked, we won't be able to release the money to the beneficiary's account. If the beneficiary is dead and account is blocked, then in that case, we are issuing a debt replacement form. Okay, and for that requirement, we need the replacement will be made only to the beneficiaries, children or wives, or the brothers or sisters, family members can be replacement for them. So in that case, replacement replacement bank account by code and the debt certificate which is issued by the government of Nagaland, which we will get it from the DC office now to issue rate. I think assign the certificate of that.
If you look at your survey input, I'm sure everyone has this one. So, if beneficiary application with us, so if you look through it, the replacement value, so it will, whenever you go for your please, if you can, please carry this materials. We have explained some stages now. So it will please super this kind of thing. Page 15 again.
Documents can go up and select police or data. Kindly you fill up, get the signature of the replacement signature in the form. Okay. All of details of the official use now. First, the beneficiary ID code replacement details. Now beneficiary ID code to generate. Otherwise, just give it blank. Now, all the documents give it properly. Okay, and then whenever we come to your town, our team will collect it from you. Meantime, if the documents come to collect official level, you kindly scan it, send it to the town in charge. Okay? Because we will have to process that in the MIS. So MIS the process will this will go to the state level or ministry. So unless we get the approval from the ministry, there is not clear. Okay. So once we get the approval from the ministry, it will reflect in the MIS. So you will get the information. Okay. We have just given you one copy format, okay? After later we will share you through the WhatsApp group soft copy.
One question please. Completed house करने ना completed house ते कौन बागान लो दरसा आरो बिल बागान पीछे থাকে ওরে আরো লোকগুলো লোক সাইড করব আমরা যে আরো কে শুরু লাগে না পায়
না লোকবোর্ড তো as much as possible front side তে ফেস করে ভালোতে বাট তোমার না না পড়ে যেটা সেস not possible না তো না হলে তো সাইড পে না साइड पे भी नहीं आएगी और साइड पे नहीं रहेगा तो but what you have to do is ensure that the logo board is not covering any openings. दरवाजा में तो कौन ना बोलेगा ना तो ऊपर है वो तो तेरा basically you nail मारना वाला पेस्ट हो गया तो ये दूसरा बोलेगा.
I have an experience. एक कपड़े है आगे जे दूसरा जगह नहीं मुझे और साइड पे तो रंगना सिलो बहुत नंबर को बनाना सिलो तो जहाँ तो विंडो लाइन चीज़ें तो स्पेस है और तो लोग कोडे नहीं दरजा लाइन चीज़ें भी लोग कोडे नहीं
तो ना space अगले तो कौन है logo board can be anywhere ना it should not cover the windows and doors that's all.
But in that case, dorja होता है तो ना तो और ये है कि dorja example इन्हें हम dorja करें dorja करें तो इन्हें हम environment based na 먼저 더 보내 기출 그다음에 기출 살려 운비 지스거나
और जो दरवाजा वाली ना ठीक है ना लोगों को तो परमानेंट होगा तो थोड़ा बड़े बुक बोलने वाले ना तो दरवाजा की ना चले बोले नहीं तो इशू वाला दरवाजा में साइड वाली ना दरवाजा पर बहुत खराब रहने लोगों को तुम्हारे देना ना मतलब हाफ दरवाजा हाफ और फोटो चले बनाए देगा तो जान लो तो इफ द बेनिफिशियरी इज विलिंग दरवाजा ड्रिल बोले ना अच्छा बोले तो लाइक बट थिंग इज तो बहुत परमानेंट है ना काम दरवाजा को चलेगा मतलब we usually don't recommend
option na gulo which is best for you na hindi like to give best supervisor to know na like just
और ना about the issues बहुत इसमें आ जाएगा ना before use geotech itu construction itu tidak बनाना ना itu किसना WhatsApp पे बताएंगे so that the supervisors भी advance कर देंगे ना 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 तय हुआ बुद्धि का जो मरे तो वो like ना तो direction दियो ना भैया तो फिर इधर if you have any doubt with geotech ना फिर itu एक फोटो दो advance पर किसना बताएंगे not true बोला ना के just normal photo ना itu supervisor दिना if he says it's okay then it's okay we can give you further directions tidak perlu improvise photo ना tidak perlu और बहुत bonus ना अगर GPS वाला ना some photos were taken from the old app ना itu accuracy ala bujete dekhe na to bishi itu api ana ekdom napai bole na survey kya ekoi town interest ekoi na town interest ekoi na on the spot halai dia na jaga ra bina sob 6 paper ekoi
question 나오면은 근데
Question study level का बढ़ेगी. By the way, people are going live in this session for morning. So those who have not subscribed to YouTube now, or either you can just PMAY Nagaland YouTube channel ID and then subscribe for it. You can just see live. It is going on right now. So you can view later. Those are I guess since my colleagues have explained in detail that. And those who have come late also, we have said that our video from PMAY is there, Dimapur is there, now Motion is there. So after 2 days will be going live in person. So it time halam there. Amiga doubts come they will so on the field. Around related to this booklet also, we spend environmental confidence in the this booklet. On the field, kita betul betul kita tahun-tahun charges kami ni contact guna project untuk tahun issues kami resolve guna project. Itu tahun ni bhabi na bunai kita. Common errors, basic errors kan, to make use of this also. And this share questions if you have not seen or any doubts, to be the whole way, you just ask.
from the department side now we have already made whenever we have detected any rejected beneficiaries now we have already collected from the project. So untuk hal namdo interim no bawanya already because there is still on the process and high standard. So once the ministry approve it, hal namdo automatically get erased from that now. Okay. So upon they already account master sheet in for the surveyor now. Surveyor master sheet upon the in so I don't know whether the town in charges have given you which are the rejected beneficiaries now, because wrongly you will be going to the rejected beneficiaries in Jotech now. So make sure that once the beneficiary is rejected and you have received the report, never visit that house in Jotech. Okay? Because as of now, status is still curtailment is under process in the MIS portal. So maybe the names are still showing there, but never geotech. Okay. Have you come across like there are beneficiary listed now in the application? Have you come across like Appen is a beneficiary? Okay, it's already attached in your master sheet. But when you search his name or her name in the app, his name is not showing up in the app. Have you come across like that? So how is that resolved? These are the issues because the ministry survey on Vietnam, about 1,000 page we have come across. Okay. So main reason for the names are not showing the app is because now the ministry has made mandatory that beneficiaries and family members handle and MIS the upload portal again. Initially when we start the exercise, we have asked for the beneficiaries and spouse. Sometimes just the beneficiaries, okay, that was the initial process, but now the ministry has made it mandatory that beneficiaries, the spouse, and the family member are thorough maintained. So that has to be uploaded. Now, if that formality is not done, then maybe his or her name may not be showing in the app. So whenever you detect those cases, issues can go up and raise for the WhatsApp group, and then whatever necessary direction is given by the in charge, kindly follow that on time because you may be getting so many other workshops and you might forget that. So kindly follow up things on time, take action on time, so that you don't delay. Curtailment, you know what is curtailment? Curtailment. Rejected beneficiaries when we get the DPR's approval, detailed project report that beneficiary list to 1,000 and then later 1,000 is already approved by the ministry. Now 1,000 approved by the ministry means all those 1,000 names will be listed in your app. So those are the original beneficiary list. Later when we identify some of the beneficiaries not eligible, okay, then those rejected beneficiaries will have to be sent for curtailment to the ministry. And when that process is called curtailment, okay, removal of beneficiaries from the DPRs. Now, why we are curtailing beneficiaries? Because based on those criteria that we have discussed this morning, income criteria, main reasons of rejection is income criteria, more than one member from a family applied, like monthly line, you don't have space to construct a house, or maybe a beneficiary is opted for enhancement, but he has a big house. So those are not entitled. Okay. Those are the basic rules for criteria for selection of beneficiaries under beneficiary construction. Maybe based on the current situation, because sometimes beneficiaries family title with income must stay. Example, a beneficiary owns 3 papa rooms. Now, as per the guidelines, he has more than what is required. Criteria and but he has 10 family members. Now we know that 10 family members is not able to fit in that 3 rooms. It terms of transition factor or no. So based on the transition factor, our team will analyze and then we recommend that for to be included in the DPR. But whenever you face any issues, doubts, how to clear at your level, if you are not able to take decision, kindly approach the town in charges and share that in the WhatsApp group also. Because if you don't share that in your WhatsApp group, the other same, for example, active surveyor who face for us there. And if he has directly contact, he has called the town in charge, the problem has been resolved between he and me and the rest don't know. Now, if you share it in the WhatsApp group, the others also will know it. Now, maybe the same issues may be faced by the other surveyors. So it's important to share it in the WhatsApp group. So that all the surveyors don't keep asking the same questions. Problems. So department is issuing a drilling machine. Okay, I think most of the town have at least one drilling machine now for over there. Actually, we have purchased drilling machines for all of you. Itu but we had an issue. Itu concrete that there's a lower provider. So we reordered now to buy them or we will dispatch it soon. Now regarding logo board now. Logo board by next week we're planning to dispatch through now. So currently, surveyors can respective town in charges can town in charges town in charge number of name assignment to currently look after it now. We will at least pay your charge of one to the project there. This morning the Jyotiring report there, I think most of you have seen it for the first time. And the progress overall looking at maybe someone are performing very well given to go to the one level now. But when we look at town level, the state level, that is what we see now. But the ministry is looking at us at state level. Now when we compare our percentage with the rest of states now, we can't compare it also. But visual now what they can stop. So it's important that we keep track on your targets now. Put down number, down now. We want straight to the move to like that. And then this morning I went to one more site visit there now. So most of the time that there's a huge communication gap between the surveyors and the watchers. And sometimes you will be facing lots of problems with the beneficiaries. Sometimes you get harassment from the public. Unnecessarily by force that they might send you to this and that. But you will do it only what is assigned to you. So it's important you keep a update with your ward chairman. You have problem, you tell them. Because they are also one of the representatives in the respective ward. So whenever any action is required, you need to approach them. That's how we keep an update to each other. When you need of their help, only then you go now. Update to TV. Ito kang beneficiary, ito kang kung libi kami na kuya inform us also No, they become resilient na public even if they take us for granted list with beneficiaries are not even following anything which is being directed by you. This we share with the WhatsApp group share with your ward chairman also. If at all required, the chairman inform the chairman to at least talk to the beneficiary ones. Last option is they have to recover whatever money they have received. I think this morning our mission director has missed out also one point where we have been receiving lots of complaints from the public, that some towns are doing collections. Please kindly please stop doing that. Because it's meant for the poor people to construct a house, and when you are collecting money from the poor people, that's not right. But to try to avoid that. Of course, there will be some people out of happiness that might give you. That is different thing. We never ask money from anybody. Because you are an official job, anything happens, legal action will be taken against you. Because you are all officially appointed under the department. So please kindly take care of what responsibility is given to you. Okay? Any problem, you always share with us. Whatever is required to be done, we will discuss with our mission director and we'll follow up things accordingly. And one thing most of the time beneficiaries, the only hope is when do I get the money? to sudo na. When do I get the money? When do I get the second installment? When do I get the third installment? Now, but there is a process for release of money from the ministry. Man direct man lahat de pusa. So base release korna parelo na. That is not within you. So but it's a contribution from every level na. Beneficiary kam kurbo amnyamra jonte kurina supervisor hamper accept kura bichile na. It will be reflected in the ministry portal. Ministry will check that report. They will release the installment accordingly. Na first installment, second installment, third installment. Then once the ministry release the money, once the department receives the money, we pay the installment to the beneficiaries accordingly. Okay, based on the job taking report. So whenever you go to any beneficiary's house, follow complete connect. There, example. Don't say that they will get the first, second, and third installment, because you have not seen it. Like whether you don't know that whether the state government have received first and third, second and third. Nah. I think you have doubts to get an update of all those sanctions and releases. Okay, from the state. Keep in touch with your town in charges. Nah. They know. Second installment I has nine. So keep in touch with them and don't give false information, because sometimes we give so much hope to the beneficiaries, and then if they don't get, they get angry, they comes back to us. Hope assurance because there are so many procedures that has to follow up for releasing of example second installment. Many of the towns can do it second installment to pan. Out of 32 towns, we have received second installment for 14 towns in finance there. Example for option also, we have received second installment last year. But the second installment is not meant for all the beneficiaries. Based on the job taking report that the ministry has received, against the percentage is at the section. Now, second installment, all the beneficiaries will not receive the second installment because we don't have money for all the beneficiaries. Not second installment though. No, based on the job taking report, first come first served system, report is something, little Jan also, basically to report receive system, second installment to release grades there. I think most of you are aware that there's a bank merge now. Beneficiaries originally they have given different bank account. Now, example, Vijaya Bank is no more Vijaya Bank. Vijaya Bank is now merged with Bank of Baroda. Okay, now that means IFSC code, bank account number also change completely. In case if you have come across the beneficiaries, sometimes the town in charges may not be like amount thousand list in your payment ground. Sometimes we miss out. Kindly update with your town in charge. Okay. In the case we will share you with the list, okay, bank list, which is already no more. Okay, example, Vijaya Bank is no more Vijaya Bank. It's now renamed as Baroda. Beneficiary has to change the bank account. They have to approach the bank. So and whenever there is a change of bank account details, change graph, then kindly update that to your town in charge so that they automatically update it in their MIS portal so that they don't face problem during payment process. There are so many things, okay, problem issue back and forth, but we have to be very active, keep active and up to date because next week because you will, as a human, we keep forgetting things. So down laga question ekta do dibode zone buto hando question with this any issue raised na Longland. Any question raised from the Longland town? Nah.
Ido apnian moderation grade any beneficiary law the construction stage issues kan ready kui. Whatever problems that you face while you go for geotagging, you can bring it up here. Clarification
as much as we can clarify video.
When we see at the report of job taking for Longland Town, okay, actually second installment was released much earlier than other towns. Kumpa towns, example, Tolpu, they have just received first installment. Some towns have recently received second installment. Now there is a huge difference between receiving the second installment earlier than those people who have received just last month. So I request the surveyors of Longland Town to proactively do your job taking on time, because I feel like town ground sometimes we keep missing out. So I think earlier we have issued a notice for construction, immediate construction. So I think there's a huge percentage there. You don't want to get pushed through. I think because what I've learned is 100% already we have this first installment. So if you have first installment, by the way, after even like 1-2 years, we come that's problem. We have every right to reject them though. Tuli Chantongya, they're doing very well. Okay, Tuli Chantongya are the towns which were approved later than the Longland bigger towns. Tuli Chantongya is doing very well. Comparatively, your beneficiary is less than 1,000, but they have actively done all the job taking. Some towns, like example, Pungro is one town where they have job take every 5 levels, like on time. You know, like when today I job take a beneficiary's house roof take it, but actual take for complete winners though. But your job taking report and your photo is not matching though. Why? Because there is a lapse. So make sure that foundation the come gradually, make sure that the photograph is matching with what is not captured in the app. So Pungro is one town again where the job taking report is very clean. All the 5 stages are captured, most of them, okay, 100% of 9, most of the job taking report are matching with the actual construction stage. That's how the quality of work is. And then we have also faced lots of problems again, like surveyors come over charity. So we learn today we trained you. You are more advanced than those people who are absent today. You're well versed in whatever information is down clarify. So those people who are absent today, surveyors who are absent today, might tomorrow ask the same question which is being answered today here. It's very important that because we also face problem. Keep changing. Nutun server, I will retrain now for them to be well adapted with the app operation. Now, operate work, it's not just about click one app. You need to know about the schemes. You need to know about the technical issues behind how to take out. So, it will just learn we face lots of problems. And plus, the public in general, the respective one will face problems. So I request all of you to continue the job. Okay? In the end, we will issue an experience certificate from the department. Okay? And it's always good to have you're working under the central flagship program. So you get a certificate anywhere you go. I think there is a big tech behind that, working in the central schemes, than working in the local I think you have a better respect for that, and the public respect to because of you guys only, like they are able to get the money on time. If you don't do the job on time, they will get late. Subsequently, that those consequences can go to. So moreover, I can give request kindly talk by work, you will be getting lots of problems, hiccups between them by the way. We request you to continue with your job, okay?
If there are no more questions, then let's break for lunch, no? Right, do you have any more questions? Or any queries that is to create? Last chance. Chalo.
Anybody has any question? Like, huh? Kuma call them on the say anything you want to say anything, not just question also you want to say anything, share with us.
Any grievances?
Yeah.
Any, apart from the app and anything, any grievances that you are facing on the field?
Logistics.
Accepted points.
Money, if the beneficiary has received the money or not. But I think that has to be.
Is there any app or website or link where we can check the transfer of money to the beneficiary?
Those transaction itu handle report or not. We receive the bank report in the PFMS itself, but that is with certain login, and we have just one login from our state, okay? Because those are very confidential security reasons, nah. Itu report from the public there, itu handle check on apa, not like itu. I mean beneficiaries handle, they will get to know whether their names are listed in the beneficiary list, nah. That they can check in the ministry's website, but payment part though, I don't think like that will be made available. But if required, you can get the list from the town in charges, okay? But you know, like there are so many problems with when we share the list to the some people misuse it also. We've come across list of share, but some people started collecting money from those people who have received money. Now, those things are happening. So sometimes we need to understand like why sometimes we feel like it's not right to share every details with you also. Nah, it's not that we don't trust you, but some people misuse. Nah. But if required, for you to know like which particular beneficiaries has not received or received, you can update with the town in charge. They will update you. Okay. So that part, please, for security reasons, please, understand us. Okay. Every one of you, your travel allowances is already prepared. Lunch program, see that table we will give you, okay? Not much, I hope like that will cover up your expenses, okay?
Let's just press for lunch.
Let's disperse.
So let's look for lunch, okay?